Hello, hello, hello. This is Attorney Mike Gravel coming to you from Chicago as usual. As you know, it's Friday. And on Friday, it's Law Talk with Mike happy hour day. I got some usual clips. I went and poached one from three people. Of course, we've got Old Squishy Gardner in the mix. Just Karis has one that's made the rounds, but it's good. And another one was sent to me by a viewer. I think they are calling their channel Court Monkey. I'm not sure. But there are links to all of them in the description below. That's like my little vacation to myself. On Friday, I just poach everybody else's clips, and then have a cocktail. That's Law Talk with Mike Way. I know it works for me. It works for me. I hope everyone else is happy with it. So give them some love and support. Check out their video, hit like, subscribe, all that good business. We've already blown Old Squishy Gardner up. He's an institution unto himself at this point. But the others are new. Let's get this party started, shall we?
Alrighty. All right, let's call Lisa Lang versus Vincent
Hi, Tomahawk.
Lang. Lang or Long?
It's Lang, L-A-N-G.
Thank you, Miss D.
Oh boy. Okay, hang on here. Let's get everybody on the record here. Are both parties here?
Yes. Yes.
Identify yourselves for the record.
My name is Vincent Lang.
My name is Lisa Lang.
I think this is my third or fourth video with Judge Marable, and you know it's always a situation in his courtroom. His courtroom really does look like I don't know, a parody of itself.
Okay, Judge, I'm going to ask them both to start their video now, but I hope that they're not going to be just these swirling bright colors again, like that.
What is that?
Well, it wasn't swirling. It was just solid. I don't know who this is. I think it's the clerk, but she's had enough of these two.
You would have to ask Miss Lang what that is.
I don't know what that is. I don't know why it's like that.
But that is
It's a
why I
filter.
had their video turned off, because they both, when they originally came onto the screen, when I first let them in the meeting, it was an extremely bright color.
It looks really like some special effect or something.
It may be. You'd have to ask the parties if they've done something like that.
Is there some special effect on your camera?
So he does.
No, sir. I don't know why it's doing that. Just the first time I ever did that.
Well, when Mr. Lang first joined the meeting, it was a really bright greenish yellow color, and you can see that his picture is greenish yellow and pixelated. Ms. Lang, when she came on, was a super bright fuchsia pink that you saw when it first came on just a moment ago too, sir. So that was why I turned off their
Okay.
video.
All right. So, you guys, you live on the same street and you have the same last name.
Yes, sir.
Is that just a coincidence?
No. She's my sister.
I see.
Mhm.
Okay, so ma'am, you're suing him because of what now?
The marker.
He illegally removed a headstone of Rosie Lang. Who is Rosie Lang?
My mother.
Is she Vincent Lang's mother too?
Yes, she is.
Okay.
Thank you, Kevin.
he replaced the original headstone without permission with a headstone he bought, which was unnecessary.
Are you speaking to me, sir?
No, I'm just reading what it says here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I guess I don't fully understand it, but
I can explain it to you, Judge. It's two siblings that can't stand each other. They're squabbling over the estate of their mother, who recently passed.
okay, so, ma'am, so you're suing him for $972 because is that what you paid for the headstone that you did?
Yes, I paid $600 for the marker and $372 for the installation.
Oh, okay. All right. So, ma'am, you're asking for an adjournment?
I would. My brother and I have a court date on July 26th for my mother's estate. My brother did some illegal things, and
No, I didn't.
we need to get this sorted out. Yes, you did.
Oh, thank you, Tilly T.
Judge, I gave you a packet with a lot of documents in it. And if you look at that packet, it'll explain everything. Whenever she thinks she's about to lose in probate court,
You don't tell the truth.
she runs to the 67th court and tries to
That's not the
do
truth.
volume.
I don't know who's right here. I can't tell. I really don't know the substance of this case at all, and we don't figure it out from this clip. But I'll tell you, my gut is that he makes more sense than she does. I could be completely wrong. I have no idea. Tell me what you think in the chat. Just my gut says they're both out there, but the brother makes more sense.
Things, volume is unnecessary court cases.
That's
And then
not the truth.
We've been in Judge Gwynn and we've been in Judge Marcus.
Hang on, stop.
Just tell the
Did you
truth.
provide her? Did you provide her a copy of what's in this packet?
No, he did not.
No, sir.
I'm not asking you. I didn't ask you, ma'am. I asked him.
Oh, Lord.
Did you provide her with what's in the packet?
No, sir. I wasn't able to because we just came out of probate court last week. I've been in probate court with her for 6 months, going to court at least once a week with her because they're trying to unravel the money that she stole.
I didn't steal any money.
That's where I think that what gives me the suspicion the brother is probably right. If they have a pending action in probate, and this sounds like a probate matter, and she's filing stuff in other courts, she's doing it to harass, and she's doing it because she doesn't like the way things are going in probate court. I could be wrong, but that's what he's alleging, and I have the suspicion he's right.
I didn't steal any money.
She
Okay.
what?
Okay.
Judge Marable,
Sir,
if I just would allow, if you allow me to speak just for a
no,
second.
I'm not going to go all in.
I just want to say that she does this. We went to Judge Marsh. Judge Marsh sent us back to probate court. We went to Judge Gwynn. Judge Gwynn sent us back to probate court. Everything is based around probate court. She's trying to circumvent probate court.
I am not trying to circumvent probate court.
Why are you filing actions in front of 3 different judges outside of probate? All of the judges saying, "Look, this is part of the probate matter." Again, I could be wrong, but that seems like the judges are onto this. What is going on here?
Hello.
Alrighty, welcome aboard, brother.
Finally, I get to accept an invite and make it on here.
I invite you all the time, but whatever. Like
I know.
Like, like half the time you're like putting together a stream. I like totally get it. You know.
Or I'm at work.
Right.
That's
right.
the other thing, too.
So I just throw it to you all the time. I'm like, well, if he can, he gets on. If not, it's fine. You know.
Yeah.
All right. You been watching this?
I had to step away for a little bit. I know these are brother and sister. I don't know what the details are though.
Well, they're having some probate issue, but what the sister's doing is because she's losing in probate, she's filing like just all sorts of crazy stuff with other judges, and this is
Oh
just one of
no.
those. Yeah, and then all the judges say go back to probate and work it out. Of course.
We're going to probate court July 26th.
Wait. What case would you have filed in front of Judge Gwen or Marsh? I don't understand.
In front of Judge Marsh, my brother deeded a house to himself. He lied to Judge Marsh and said that my mother had passed away 5 months ago, but she had passed away a year and a half. So that was dismissed and he lost the case.
No, I did not lose the case.
Yes, you did.
I did not lose the case,
Yes,
Judge
you
Marable.
did.
Judge Marable.
Boy, I can, you know what? I can hardly wait to deal with the two of you.
Could you
That
say
was
it again?
sarcasm, in case. That was sarcasm.
Oh,
I
I
can
didn't hear you.
hardly wait to deal with the two of you.
Oh.
I'm so excited at the prospect of warring siblings. It's just going to be great.
Thank you, Lord.
Better than one of those court shows on TV. I can hardly wait.
Even better, you're on Law Talk with Mike, with special guest Artie's Corporate Fiction.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine that.
Now,
Can't beat it.
you know I'm being sarcastic.
I know you are, sir. And I hate that we have to be here, but
So never mind that. Let's deal with the legality, all right?
yes, sir.
If there is a case pending in probate to resolve issues regarding the estate, then that's where this ought to be dealt with.
I agree.
And why are you wasting my time and the judge's time?
Because we need
Wait,
need a continuance.
Wait.
This is
Why
not
are
a
you
waste of
wait a
time.
minute. The discussion should be with me, not with each other.
Mm.
I agree with
All right.
you. I agree with you.
All right. So when is this action in probate court?
July 26th,
Tuesday, July 26th.
Tuesday, July 26th.
Well, I really think I'm going to transfer. I'm more inclined to want to transfer this.
I'm not going to be on camera. Yeah, you are right here.
Is that someone
That
who's
one's not good.
connected only by phone I have not been able to identify yet?
You can't do
Are they in
it.
this
Camera
one?
out before.
I have no idea. You want to ask who they are?
This is no. You can't.
Who's talking?
Phone ends with 9021.
On 9021 on a phone number like that. Who's talking?
Now they're silent.
They got caught, so now they're being silent.
Wow. Okay. That's really interesting. Okay, I'm going to adjourn.
Your Honor, they said there was another case that was in front of Judge Marsh.
Yeah.
Maybe we can identify that?
Who, in the Marsh case, who were the parties? Who was the plaintiff?
I was and she was.
And also,
No. Who
would
was the plaintiff? Who was the defendant?
Oh, I'm sorry. William Newsom and myself, because I bought that house from the Land Bank Authority. Mr. Lang tried to steal it and give it.
No, I didn't.
He's been a tenant for 16
Okay,
years.
all right. I got it.
He has not
I got
been a
it.
tenant. He
I
paid you
got
for
the
that
case in
house.
front. No, quiet. I got the
How would
case.
you know?
I got it.
He paid you for that house.
This
How
is
would you
case
know?
number. You guys need to mute them. So I told them to stop talking and they're talking. Mute them. This is case number C22G0815LT. Lang versus Vincent Lang versus William Newsom. Filed in front of Judge Marsh. It's a summary proceeding, non-payment of rent. All right. All right, unmute them.
Not muted.
We're gonna adjourn this for 89 days. Okay?
Thank you, Judge Marable.
Okay, so they adjourn it for 89 days. He adjourns it. I'm like, I mean, I don't know anything about the underlying thing. I mean, I think it's nonsense. I get where he's coming from. He's like, I'll just continue it 90 days and it'll probably all work itself out over in probate.
Right.
I think that's the thought process.
I think that's what he's hoping for, but who knows?
And I don't know why he says 89 days. That must be like a statutory thing. Like that's like the longest continuance he can give without having an issue or something like that.
Yeah.
Aye. All right, here we go. More fun on the way.
Okay.
All right, of course, you gotta have
The court does call the case of the People versus Kelly Messenger.
Artie, you're familiar with Judge Simpson. You've been on with
Yes,
on me.
I am very familiar with Judge Simpson.
Well, I mean, this whole shtick, it made the rounds. A bunch of people have seen it, but this particular defendant tries to tell Judge Simpson that it's her courtroom.
Oh.
It doesn't go well.
What?
I'm sorry?
That's me,
Yeah.
Kelly Messenger, right here, English.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, if you can speak English, let's do that. Counsel, please state your appearance.
Ashley Londy standing in for Caitlin Kirby for the people.
Michael Gaddy, Assistant Public Defender on behalf of Ms. Messenger, Your Honor. Ms. Messenger, could you state your name, please?
Kelly Messenger.
All right. Before we begin, I do have to arraign Ms. Messenger on an additional complaint. All right. Ms. Messenger, you have a new case before the court. The new case alleges two charges. It alleges that on November 19th, 2021, at the Huron Valley Correctional Facility, that you did, count one alleges that you did assault a prison employee. Do you understand the nature of that charge, ma'am?
I don't understand the nature, but I hear what you're saying, though.
All right, let me ask it this way. You understand that when I say assault on a prison employee, you understand what you're charged with. I'm not asking whether you did it.
I do understand.
All right. And that involves a Ashley McFarland, that on count one. That's a felony punishable by up to 5 years incarceration and or a $2,500 fine plus court costs. Do you understand the maximum penalties?
What?
Yes, I do understand.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
All right.
a tough accent.
Count two is the same charge alleged to have occurred on the same date involving an employee of the facility of Leisha Terrell. Do you understand that, ma'am?
I didn't hear the name.
Leisha Terrell.
Leisha Terrible?
Oh.
Yes.
Nope. I cannot accept that.
Okay,
There's no-
ma'am,
There's no
I'm not,
name
ma'am. I'm not asking you whether or not you did it. I'm asking whether or not you understand that you're charged with an assault on that person.
That name is unacceptable. There's nobody in my facility by that name.
Okay, that might be a defense to this,
Yes.
but do you understand that that's what you're charged with?
All right, I understand.
Okay, do you understand that? Okay.
Yes, I do.
And you understand that on that count too, it carries the same penalties I just told.
But she doesn't accept it, nor does she consent, I imagine.
Right. Yeah.
As if you have a choice.
Which is 5 years, $2,500 fine plus court costs. You understand that?
Yeah, I understand. I'm done tripping. I'm
Okay.
just in a foreign mood.
Okay,
I'm done tripping.
That's my language. My native tongue, okay? Now look, how many years does it carry? That's all I want to know.
He just
It
said.
carries up to 5 years.
Okay, both of them 5 years?
Both charges are the same charges, just different people. Maximum penalty on each one of those charges is up to 5 years.
Yeah, look, I heard about the incident, okay?
Okay. I don't want you, Miss Messenger, I don't want you saying anything about the incident. I just
All
need
right.
to know what that you understand what you're charged with and what the maximum penalties
I
are.
do, but it wasn't me.
Okay,
I heard about
okay. And that may be a defense. I just need to make sure you understand what you're charged with, what the people are saying you did.
Yeah, I hear you.
Got it? Okay. Now, my first question to you is, do you want to be represented by an attorney?
Yes.
This is a public defender case. All yours, Mr. Getty.
Yes, Your Honor. Waive further reading. Stand mute to the charges. Mike Getty.
Okay, as crazy as she is, she has just set herself above all sovereign citizens by accepting counsel. right there.
Exactly. Yeah.
For Miss Messenger.
All right. Defendant having waived formal reading, pleading not guilty or with that plea. You also waived the time requirements, Mr. Getty.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Okay, so now that I've arraigned her on that charge, counsel, what are we doing with this case? I'm assuming you want them to carry along with the other cases.
That's correct, Your Honor. I'd ask the court to set this for a probable cause conference. Since we were here last time on Ms. Messenger's first probable conference, PCC on the other two matters, I have had a chance to speak with Ms. Messenger and APA Kirby. This might throw a wrinkle into things. I'd ask the court to adjourn those matters and set them for the same time as these other.
Translation, she had pending charges and he had already worked out a deal. He was going to plead her to it and it wasn't bad.
Mm-hmm.
But Judge, now that you've just arraigned her on a new charge, I don't know if the prosecutor is going to honor that prior deal.
Yeah.
It's a frustrating line of work. It really is.
Yeah.
Other probable cause conferences.
All right. You want to hear these on the 21st, or you want more time than that?
Maybe a week later than that, Judge.
I'm sorry?
Maybe on the 28th, if that's available.
I have the 26th. The 28th is not available. I have a Tuesday.
Now, I want to know who this black Bin Laden is over here. Say name, there's no name. Like some of these people in this courtroom don't make sense. It's a black Osama Bin Laden right here, TCL83, with no name.
What the
Now,
fuck?
who are these people in my courtroom?
Seriously.
A black Osama bin Laden? Oh, no.
Okay, first of all, it's not your courtroom. It's mine.
Well, I'm here, so it's fine for the time being.
I'm the one that sent the invitation. All right. Mr. Gaddy, what date would you like?
Why don't we do the first date in August, Judge?
August 4th. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I will adjourn the probable cause conferences till August 4th, 2022, 9 a.m. Bond on those matters will continue. On the new case, I will set her probable cause conference on August 4th, 2022 at 9 a.m. with a preliminary examination to follow. As to the defendant's bond, I will set the defendant's bond $10,000. I'll give a 10% privilege on that. She's not really going anywhere.
No, I think 2030, Judge.
Pardon?
I think 2030 according to others.
Hey, Roddy,
I don't. What is he telling me?
I'm having trouble hearing.
Yeah, mute her. All right. I've said it for
I'm having trouble hearing because my client won't shut up. But she's like, well, no, it's my court because I'm we're here for my date, and
right.
Like he could have blown up, but all he said to her is, well, he said, well, I sent the invitation. He's smooth.
August 4th, I've set her bond at $10,000 or 10%. Standard conditions, including no assaultive behavior, no alcohol, recreational marijuana, or any illegal drugs. And I'll just leave it at that. All right?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll be in touch, Miss Messenger.
Oscar says hit like and subscribe. Well, and hit the bell notification. Thanks, Oscar. I always forget that.
People versus Williams, 21-0985 OM.
Your Honor, respectfully, Sam Jadala, P62186, appearing on behalf of Mr. Williams. Your Honor, at this time, Mr. Williams will be pleading as charged for a plea under advisement to disorderly conduct, Your Honor. Your Honor, we're just going to ask that this court would consider time served pursuant to the plea. I believe Mr. Williams, when he picked up these charges, it triggered a probation violation. He served 21 days on that probation violation, and I believe you closed it out. We just ask if you would consider taking that as a package, Your Honor.
Oh, we are right to communities. I remember this gentleman. Mr. Williams, how are you, sir?
I could have been better, Jan.
You could be better.
Okay. I hope you guys can hear this, because the best part is the defendant, who I don't know, but I have a suspicion is currently drunk as we speak.
Oh no. He's not on screen either right now.
Downplaying his alcohol charges. Whether he is or not really doesn't matter. That is just my suspicion, but he is just, I mean, he is funny. But you got. I hope you guys can hear him.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I'm trying to. It's like a nightmare, Jan. This is can't wake up, and this situation has really got me like messed up in the head. This supposed to be taken care of. Hello?
Yes, I'm listening to you.
This supposed to be taken care of when my probation I got closed out in Wayne County.
No, this is a new charge because you came to community service intoxicated. They charged you for being disorderly in public.
That's
so the police filed new charges. You blew a .15 at community service.
See, they're awful. They won't let him do his community service with a little buzz. For drinking.
It was a liquid lunch. Come on.
All right, sir. You understand that this is a misdemeanor, carries a maximum penalty of 90 days in jail and/or $500 fine. Do you understand that?
Sort of.
What don't you understand?
Well, I just try to figure out how this is like everything's closed out. I don't.
Who told you everything was closed out? I didn't say that.
Well, that August 24th, you told me I shouldn't be in court no more.
No, why would I tell somebody not to be in court anymore? Or maybe I said it like stay out of court.
I wasn't there and I didn't see it, but my guess is she's saying stop doing stupid stuff that brings you to court. I think that was probably the message. Not that your current troubles are over.
How you doing with your drinking?
Well, I haven't been drinking. I haven't been driving.
I'm skeptical.
Nothing over the holidays?
Nope. My doctor advised me not to consume any type of alcohol.
And he has great respect for his doctor.
Okay. Yeah. Because I have to believe, Mr. Williams, no one would show up to community service intoxicated unless they really have a problem and cannot help themselves.
Well,
You understood that you were putting yourself in further trouble. That's the frustration you're dealing with right now. When you made the decision to come to community service drunk, that's what caused the situation that you're in now, not the court. Seems like a novel idea. So here we go. Mr. Williams, you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth?
Yes.
All right, taking your attention back to August 4th, 2021. I remember it like it was yesterday. It was a beautiful day that day. Remember it. And before I could even get out of my car, my staff came up to me and said, somebody here on community service, we think he's drunk. And I had to take immediate action because I didn't want you to hurt yourself on our property, and then we have a lawsuit. So I remember that morning. Do you remember that morning?
Well, no, it was,
really. I was drunk.
I remember a little later than that. I got up there around like what, 12 or 1.
Huh? You said you got up at 12 or 1.
No, I got up to 22nd, the police department around like 12 or 1.
Yeah. Was that 12 or 1? Was it in the afternoon? No. It wasn't in the afternoon.
Not at all.
No, it was in the morning.
He might got arrested in the afternoon.
Yeah, by the time we did the paperwork, you got arrested, but you were here in the morning. Wasn't he laying down on the job? Or?
We had an event. It was some type of event. It was in the parking lot. I can't remember the event.
Yeah, it was some event we were having in the parking lot, yeah. All right, Mr. Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Were you drunk and disorderly in public?
Well, they have another word, intoxicated. I wouldn't exactly use drunk.
All right, were you intoxicated in public?
Yeah. I had like one.
Fuck yeah, I was intoxicated in public.
Yes, it was, because you were a .15. And you had at least not had anything to drink for an hour or so that you were here, so your blood alcohol went down to .15. And then you were taken into custody. You spent 21 days in custody?
Correct. It's
right.
I think it was 21. I think it was one extra day. They said something about fax machine was down.
Is he down with community service? Or did I closed everything out?
Closed everything out.
Okay, I closed everything out. On that other case that you were doing the community service for, I closed that out.
Yep.
On this case, I'm going to give you credit for the 21 days and close you out. And hopefully, we don't have to meet again under these circumstances, Mr. Williams.
Okay, that sounds good to me.
Jesus.
I'm glad you approved. Now, before I let Mr. Williams go, you didn't have anything else pending here. We're going to double check.
I didn't catch that the first time. She's funny. I'm glad you approve. That's nice.
Mr. Williams said folks who are struggling with alcohol, their memory isn't as clear, but they always want to argue with me about what they have and what I said, and I'm like, okay, I'm not going to really rely on your memory.
That's the only thing, Judge.
Okay, now, this case is the only thing that you have pending. I'm closing it out. The other case is closed. You now are done with all pending criminal cases here in the city of Inkster. I don't know if you have a civil matter, but everything's clear.
So no more litigation, Yana?
I didn't say that. I said you don't have any other pending criminal matters.
Oh, okay.
All right?
All
Have a
right.
nice day, Mr. Williams. Thank you, sir.
Yana. Thank you.
McTaw. Mr. Rucker, can you hear me, sir? Mr. Rucker?
Yes,
All right. Good morning, sir. Tell me your full name.
Terrence Rucker.
Okay, Mr. Rucker, probation department says that she wasn't able to email you a copy of the report that I'm using to sentence you. Do you have a valid email?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I called you like 3 times yesterday, Mr. Rucker.
All right, so we've got your statement, we've got the officer's statement, and the impressions from the probation department. Is there anything you'd like to say prior to sentencing, sir?
Pardon me?
Is there anything you'd like to say before I sentence you on your operating while impaired.
Oh, yes. I would like to say that I didn't do nothing. They came to a domestic violence. And the only reason they seen
He is officially skeptical.
and my car running. And they gonna say I was slumped over the car, but I wasn't. I wasn't. And they just came on messing with me. I don't know why, because they have nobody else to mess with. So I ain't do nothing, and I had my license and everything. I was legal, and I'm not trying to get my license took away because for some dumb stuff like that.
Mr. Rucker, I disagree. It's not dumb stuff. When you get behind
I mean, well, you know what I'm saying.
This isn't a discussion. This isn't a discussion, sir. I'll let you say what you had to say. You got behind the wheel of the car. The officer says, or your own statement was, you got behind the wheel of the vehicle and you turned the car on to stay warm. And
right, but I wasn't slumped over no car.
This isn't a discussion. It's not a discussion.
Okay. Okay.
And your own statement was, I was just sleeping in my van.
Yeah.
Officers arrived and they saw you slumped over.
But they ain't find no alcohol. I ain't had no alcohol on me. I might have been having a drink that day.
That's why you were charged with operating while impaired.
Okay.
I'm shocked. You know, I don't do the alcohol stuff all the time or whatever, but I'm shocked at how often in alcohol-related offenses that they use the defense, I don't have any on me. And the answer is always because you drank it all already.
I'm watching the Frederick Herod. This dude and his buddy like just laughing their asses off at these answers.
Oh. Yeah, they'll do that. They'll say, "Oh, we found a fifth of Jack in your car." Well, it was empty. Yeah, because you drank it. I mean, on the regular, that's the defense they offer.
Nobody said they saw anything on you. The van was running, the headlights were on, the keys were in the ignition. You had your safety belt on. They had to knock on the window multiple times. They could smell intoxicants. You opened your drawer. You admitted to having something to drink. They put you in a patrol vehicle. You urinated on yourself. You were unable to walk without stumbling. And you pled guilty to one count of impaired driving because of those facts. So that's what this court is sentencing you on. And so we're going to go forward with sentencing. It's the sentencing of this court that you be placed on probation for 12 months. You're to pay fines and costs $580.
What costs?
Fines and costs of $580.
For what?
Oh my goodness. That's what I'm ordering you to pay as a result of your plea on impaired.
Okay.
Your court-appointed attorney fee of $100. I'll strike the community service. No alcohol bars or drugs. Random testing as directed for alcohol and drugs. Any missed tests will result in jail time, so don't miss any tests. You're to complete a 12-hour course through DUI Education Court Solutions Online and attend a VIP class. Listen up, probation officers like to talk to you. Mr. Rucker, when she calls, it's important that you respond.
Okay.
Mr. Rucker, you need to come see me back in person on February 17th at 12:15. February 17th at 12:15.
Yes, okay.
Thank you.
Have a nice day.
Yep.
Yeah, I think you're muted.
Oh, thank
There
you,
you
brother. Yeah, I was muted. Another happy hour. I don't know. I do like to get an alcoholic case into happy hour as a cautionary tale.
Exactly.
because you're kicking off the weekend. It's like, hey, don't end up like this, people.
Yep, for real.
I mean, I'm having a cocktail, but I'm not about to get in a car.
Yeah.
See how that works? That works a lot better. All right, so are you streaming tonight? I saw you contemplating it in the chat.
Yeah, I might be late though. It's been a rough week, and I actually have work to do over the weekend, but we'll see what happens. But I will probably have a live stream tomorrow. Smoker related live stream tomorrow. I got another recipe, so I'll be making
awesome.
Some stuff there.
Oh, look who's here. Our good friend Debbie Davis is here.
As is typical, always late.
Do you know that did you see my mower picture of Debbie Davis?
Yes, I did see the mower picture that
you know that was inspired
by my lawn mowing streams, apparently.
Yeah, right. So I'm making fun of him, like, okay, so I'm like saying that. So she starts telling lawn mowing stories. But the whole topic came up because I was making fun of you streaming mowing your lawn, right? And then she drops the idea, the concept that she might wear a mowing helmet, and I couldn't help myself. and I have no skill, so I mean, you're aware of this. You're much better. I don't know why I still to this day can't get Discord, but like on a very rudimentary level, I did. So I just go to my Discord and say, somebody Photoshop a helmet onto Debbie Davis, please. And I'll be damned if I didn't get that gem about 2 minutes later. I'm like, thank you. That is exactly what I was looking for. I was thinking push mower, but I think the writing was even better. I really do.
I think it sold it better. It sold it better for sure.
So it's good to know you're the inspiration for that kind of fun.
Of course.
All right, my man. Well, nice to see you. I'm glad you could stop by. Everybody go over to Artie's Fiction, hit like, subscribe, and he might be streaming tonight. I think you are. You just haven't gotten around to it yet, so you don't want to commit. I know because I do this. I know what you're talking about.
I'm hungry, so that's why I feel like I got to eat something, and then I'll be more sure of myself. Yeah.
Yeah, because people will actually do it to me, like in comments or something. Say, are you streaming tonight? And I'm thinking, yes, probably, but like I have like 4 things that I'm trying to get done first.
Exactly.
And it's like I want to, but mentally I can't commit to it until I've cleared, like my afternoon call, for instance.
Precisely. Yeah.
And then I'm like, then as soon as I get done, I'm like, yeah, let's do a stream. That'll be fun.
Yep. Exactly.
All right. Cool. Thanks a lot for coming by.
Right.
Thanks everybody for coming out. That was fun. Have a good weekend.
Everybody hit like on your way out.
Thank you, Art. I appreciate it.
Of course.